Turn the volume up. Things are about to get raunchy.
Welcome back to Raunchy Regret Podcast, where we have co-hosts dropping like flies. I don't know if they are so stoned after 4:30 that they just can't join the podcast.
4:20?
Welcome in, Gnome. Welcome in, BZ. Stoned. I hope that you enjoy petting the fluffy cows wherever you're inebriated at. How are you doing, boys?
Good. Did you mean to say 4:30, or I think it was supposed to be 4:20?
Oh, if I said 4:30, whatever. It was 4:20.
Did you partake a little bit?
It was supposed to be 4:20. I plead the fifth.
I guess.
Actually, yes, I did.
You did? Okay. Let's hear about that.
It was really simple, dude. I just took a hit off a pen. That was it. And I felt no effects.
A penis?
So stupid.
Yeah.
A penis. Yeah, the penis blew.
Took a hit off of that penis.
Yeah, salty, bad aftertaste.
So you blew a
Could use some
penis.
pineapple juice. Blew a penis. Yeah.
Nice.
What about you boys? Either of you guys partake?
No.
Nope.
But I did. So Pinewood came down this weekend, and he got a new AR. So we went, and one of our other buddies, who's our gunny, we call him, he's the Panda. We went over to Cabela's to go get a new scope for the AR, and we did that on Friday night, and then Saturday we were going to go to the range and go sight the new scopes in, and I got a pistol that I haven't shot yet. And, none of that happened, because, Montezuma's revenge took a hold of me fucking hard on Saturday. I guess.
Is that what you call him?
Yes. He did me dirty. So we were, me and Pinewood went, and after we left there, we went to Taco Villa. And, I don't know if we can say that. So it rhymes with Yaco Billa. And I got one thing I've never gotten before, and I'm pretty sure that's what destroyed me. It was a little...
You got AIDS?
Yep. It was AIDS. Fucking who'd have figured. But it was just the 24-hour AIDS kind, so I'm good today.
Oh, the Gonna Serpa Hiffle AIDS.
Like Magic Johnson,
like
you just
those.
got rid of it.
Well, Magic Johnson's cure was a shitload of money. If you ever saw that South Park episode, they just grind all the money up and inject the money. And that's the cure for AIDS. You just gotta have a shitload of money.
I don't remember which Joe Rogan episode it was, but it was one of the first ones that I've ever listened to, and he had a couple comedians on there, and they were going on about all this sort of pop culture shit. And somehow they get on to Magic Johnson, and one of them just goes, "Spit in my mouth," and I fucking lost it, dude. I just absolutely lost it. So every time you say Magic Johnson, that's the first thing I think about, dude. That, and then on Nick. Do you guys remember? It was Nick News when we were kids.
Yeah.
On Nickelodeon. So they had this Nick News, and it was about these kids that were positive, and I didn't know what positive was, right? So you see all these kids that are sitting down, and they're talking about being positive, and I'm like, well, I'm a positive person. So, like, the TV asked me, like Dora and shit, it's like, hey, are you positive? And I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm positive. And I had said it out loud, obviously not the fuck yeah, but I said, yeah, I'm positive. And my dad goes, you're not positive. And I look at him like he just called me like a word in the book, And I said, what do you mean I'm not positive? He said, they've got AIDS. They're HIV positive. You don't have AIDS.
Not only am I sure,
And I went,
I'm HIV positive.
Oh, I guess I don't have AIDS. So there's that. Nomi, how was your week?
It was pretty good. Despite all of the week's events, it wasn't enough to weigh me down and not show up tonight. So I'm here. Needless to say, I smoked a pork butt today. That was delicious. And then I littered your guys' inbox with pictures.
Yeah, they
those
look delicious,
those
by the
nachos
way.
might have been the best nachos I've ever eaten in my life.
Those fucking nachos, man. I need you to box that shit up
Overnight
and just overnight it to me if you could. That'd be great because those things looked amazing.
Yeah, the that pork butt, I was using claws because it was so damn hot, but I had gloves on too, and so when I'd pick up a piece, I'd squeeze and it would just fall apart. It was amazing.
I hate it when you squeeze the meat and it falls apart.
Yeah. Didn't even last 5 seconds. I grabbed it and said, "Oh fuck," and I knew it was over.
As long as it didn't go, "Oh, Daddy."
Yeah. Other than that, though, it was good. I actually Stone knows about this because him and I were texting about it. I was doing some research, and I decided to give this a try to see what it's all about. And I've only talked to Stone about it because it's right up his alley, and surprised he hasn't done it yet. So I got it yesterday. Today was the first day I tried it. It doesn't taste terrible. It kind of tastes like instant coffee, but it's mushroom coffee. So I've decided to try and put off regular coffee, which I love. I love regular black coffee, but I've been reading a lot of shit over the last couple weeks to month about it, and so I'm just going to give it a try.
Mushrooms?
No, it's a non...
I was about to say, that's a good goddamn coffee right there.
It is a non-psychedelic coffee. It's got 2 different mushrooms in it that promote a lot of health benefits and less caffeine. Not that I only have 1 cup a day. 8-ounce cup of coffee is all I had a day for the last couple of years. I used to drink a lot more, and then I scaled way, way back. But I just figured give it a try. See, I've been reading a lot of benefits about it, and I'm like, fuck it, try it. I've spent my money on worse things, and when it boils down to it, it's less than $1 a day. So figure I'll try it for a couple months and see if it's what it's cracked up to be. So,
well, the camera wouldn't show you guys, but I'm currently 15 pounds down in the old tonnage because I started a diet, and let me tell you what, dude. Like, the whole coffee experience, which is what made me think about this, I drink 2 cups a day every day. Like, it's got to be a thing. And on my Instagram, no less, that mushroom coffee showed up, and I was like, yeah, I don't know if I could do it. So I'm interested. I want to report back, whether it's on the podcast or not, on your mushroom experience with the coffee, because like that was something that I looked into, and I was like, well, we'll see.
Yeah,
We'll see what
happens. It kept popping up on mine around a month. I mean, it is now, especially since I ordered. But what's funny is it's a competitor brand that pops up more than the actual brand I went with. But I researched different brands and pricing, and I kind of went with what I felt was best based on the ingredients and natural ingredients, plus also what bonus shit they were throwing in with the package. Like, I want to make my money worth it if I'm going to, try something new like that. So,
right.
But yeah.
So it's like you buy like 2 or 3 packs and then you get a little hooker on the side, or?
Yeah, no. So the first box the first box comes with a electric stir, which is powerful as shit, and you got to be careful with that thing. And it also came with a gunmetal spoon for scooping, and then like next month comes with a vessel to hold your mushroom coffee in, and then the next month comes like they send you like 5 travel packs, and then eventually and then there's like a Yeti tumbler. It's not made by Yeti, but it's similar. And then the last month that it's showing me right now is a glass cup that has mushrooms all printed on it. So
see, the way that was going, you're like, I get a spoon, and then next month they're sending me a torch, and then the following month they're going to send me some cotton balls and some heroin, and then the next one is a AA chip or an NA chip.
Well, you forgot the month before the NA chip, you get to do a once-in-a-lifetime experience of shooting heroin in your balls above a toilet on Skid Row with Nikki Sixx.
Nice.
And then you get your NA chip the next month, if you survive.
That kind of seems like it's worth the price.
Can you give us the link? Because I wouldn't mind doing that. I'd give it a shot.
I'm gonna postpone my order so we're all on the same. We can all be above the toilet at the same time.
We can all be synced up together.
That's right. But yeah, nonetheless, I will report back and see how it is.
Well, it's funny that everybody's doing diets. I started a diet too. Have you guys heard of the carnivore diet?
Yeah.
So I started that. I have gained 10 pounds, so it's going well. The good news is I still eat veggies and all that kind of shit. So not a whole lot's changed.
That's
Sounds like you're sticking to your
par
guns.
for the course, BZ.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm very
That's par for the course.
strict on the diet.
Well, for me, I've always been a big guy, even in high school and all that sort of stuff. So, it's time to figure that shit out and get the shit out. So, I'm working with a doctor. I'm working with some other people, just trying to do some stuff. And so far, it's not as hard as it's supposed to be. However, this particular diet, I'm counting carbs, I'm counting fats, and I'm counting protein. And for carbs and fats, I need to be about 80 grams a day. So basically, I can't have bread relatively at all. That's just not something that can fit in this diet. For protein, however, I need to hit 200 grams a day, which is
That's
fucking
a fuck ton.
large number.
Jesus Christ.
And
60 grams
let
is the
me tell
normal
you-
2,000 calorie diet intake.
Oh, and by the way, I'm eating about 2,000 calories a day, trying to get to 200 grams of protein, because a lot of the calories are in carbs,
Sure.
ironically. So it's weird because I'm eating a good amount of calories a day. Like it's not too much, it's not too little. But the amount of protein, dude, I have to really eat a lot of vegetables, otherwise I'm going to get a fucking balloon knot trying to poop one day. And
Shit's
blow
just
your
gonna
nose.
start. Every shit you take's gonna smell like a porta potty.
Dude, it's fun. Like, I swear to God, like at some point that thing's gonna burst and it's just gonna be prolapsed, and I'm just gonna fart wind, and it's gonna sound like a muffler with a balloon on it, and it's just it's not gonna be good. But I will say, in the first week and a half of the actual diet, I started the diet 2 weeks ago, but in the week and a half, I lost 15 pounds. And so far, so good.
It's
So
good.
We'll see what that looks
I
like.
look forward to your prolapsed butthole looking like a porn star's vagina. Send pics.
I'm all about that, dude. I'm all about that.
Wipe first, though. We don't want to see that.
I mean, I wouldn't mind it.
Wouldn't mind
I mean, picture it didn't happen.
Good thing these phones aren't scratch and sniff, huh?
We need some
Is that
fucking receipts
is
on
that
that
a
shit,
peanut?
bro.
Is that a peanut?
Is that
That's the
is that a
corn
peanut or a
that
corn
Beaver's
kernel?
been recycling from 5 episodes ago.
Dude, that's how I get my veggies.
He's just
Get
recycling
all of
corn.
that shit. Yeah, dude, just straight up.
Oh, that's hilarious.
But yeah, so we had an entirely different rundown tonight. And then 20 minutes before we recorded, we had to scrap that because we all got the mass text of, "Sorry, bros, still too high from yesterday. Can't participate in today." So we decided that we were gonna fuck the rundown, and the three of us kind of concocted a little thing today. And so we're gonna do some coming in blind, but we're gonna rotate between the three of us with coming in blind. So, BZ, this was supposed to be your rundown.
It was.
So why don't you start us off with some coming in blind?
I'm coming in blind.
So, you've got 5 minutes left to live. What are the top 3 songs that are going to lead you to Valhalla? So,
Wait, hold on. So you can't fit 3 songs into 5
You could
minutes?
listen to Blur
You can
song
have-
2-3 times.
you can have one song. You just 3 different songs. If for whatever reason you can't find one of them, then you've got a backup. So you've got
that
3
it makes
songs.
sense to me. It makes sense to me.
Yeah,
Okay,
shut up.
All right.
All right, fine, you got 15 fucking minutes left to live.
I mean, whatever, dude. Whatever.
Well, but what if
So-
you choose a Metallica song? Then you can only pick 2.
Yeah, but Stairway to Heaven's like 8.5 minutes long.
I was just thinking Stairway to Heaven.
I'd be more like Highway to Hell. Come on, let's be real.
So if we play the 3 songs, do we get to live until the 3rd song's done? In that case, I want Stranglehold.
That's funny.
But
All right, so
so
3 songs.
I'll do the first 3. So I would, of course, it's going to be Tribute by Tenacious D. And then if I ever leave this world behind, Flogging Molly. Or my other one would be the Robin Hood cartoon whistle.
Oh, fucking love that.
I
love that. I fucking love that movie.
It's
a
a
movie.
great one. All right, let's go with Nomi.
Okay, so I'm gonna do. I'd have to listen to Kickapoo by Tenacious D. That's a
Nice.
must. And then I'm going to pick. Man, this is tough. This is tough. You gotta get something weird, like we're gonna go with like Barbie Girl by Aqua, and then and then to finish it off, then I'm gonna do Beelzebub by Tenacious D because
Nice.
I'm about to meet him anyway. So yeah.
All right, so this is to help me fucking die. So I think my 3 songs are going to be the Thong Song by Cisco. It Wasn't Me by Shaggy.
Nice.
And then With Arms Wide Open by Creed.
Perfect.
Fucking
Because
beauty.
you figure you just embrace it on the end, you know?
Beauty.
Just, yeah,
Perfect.
absolutely.
Just with arms wide open, bringing it in.
With arms wide open. Yeah. You're either going to get your armpits burned off or you're going to get a hug. So either way, it's fine, dude. Either way, it's fine. Nomi, what's your coming in blind?
What are your top 3 girly drinks with alcohol in it? Let's do that. Top 3 girly drinks for alcoholic drinks. And I guess as honor goes, I'll go first. So the way I know this, there's different names for it, but the one I know the most is called the Royal Fuck, and it's Crown Royal, peach schnapps, and grenadine, and it kind of tastes like a watermelon Jolly Rancher.
Sounds delicious.
When girls drink too much and throw up, though, it is gnarly looking, but it's delicious. And then I'm going to go with a lemon drop because those are just, I like lemons, and so that's a good one. And I think we discussed this before on the podcast, but I'm going to have to throw the BBC in there from that.
Love the BBC.
Because that is a girly drink. So, yeah, let's get that BBC in there. Those would be my 3. How about you, Beezy?
So I forget what all of the drink entails, but it's called a redheaded slut.
Oh, yeah.
And I think it's Red
Jaeger.
Bull, Jaeger, and peach schnapps.
Yeah.
And it is divine. That's kind of my guilty pleasure. I would drink it a lot when I was in a pool league, and I'd have about 4 or 5 of those, and then I could shoot like a fucking champion. And then I'd have one more, and it put me over the edge, and
couldn't even
I
fucking-
shit the bed. My next one is a drink that we made. We came up with a name for it, and Grant, just keep in mind, we were in our early 20s, and we called it date rape. Basically what it is we had one of those big 2-gallon jugs, like the little water cooler thingies, and we would do a gallon of Carlo Rossi sangria wine, and then a 3-liter of Sprite. And we called it that because the chicks loved it, and they'd get annihilated. And we had a couple of weekends where we couldn't get any of the booty calls to come over, and we still had all that shit, so me and the boys just drank it, and we got fucking schmammered, and it was delicious. So that'd be another one. And then I've always been a sucker for a really good pina colada.
Mm-hmm.
So aside from the BBC, I'm not really keen on frozen drinks or blended drinks for that matter. But there's a Washington apple, which is Canadian whiskey and peach schnapps. I don't know if that's really a chick drink or not. I just know that it is fruity, so I consider it a chick drink. But that's a decent one. I've seen a lot of girls do blowjob shots at the club, and that's I want to say that's like a Kahlua. Kahlua base, and then it's got whipped cream on it. And
I think it's
the
Kahlua
tradition
and Bailey's.
Okay. And the tradition is that you don't use your hand to take the drink. So you actually go down on the shot, you lift the shot, you swallow, and then you can use your hand to remove the glass.
It's very fitting.
So that's
for
definitely
you.
a chick drink. Oh, dude, I would deep throat the shit out of that. Final one is, and this one was actually introduced to me from a previous girlfriend of mine, and it was Red Bull and Bacardi and pineapple juice. There wasn't a name for it that I'm aware of, but Bacardi and pineapple juice go well together. Bacardi and Red Bull go well together. But the three of those together is extremely fruity, very caffeinated, and tastes like a dream. So I'm going to go with that one.
I would like to add an honorable mention that I just thought of, and it was actually a really tasty one. When you said the Washington apple or whatever the hell it was, it reminded me there was I forget what it's called, but it's very simple. It's basically a Red's apple ale, and then you take a drink of it, and then you dump a shot of Fireball whiskey in there. It's like a cinnamon apple. It's fucking tasty. That's another good one. But don't order that at the bar unless you've got a group of guys with you and you plan on blowing them in the bathroom.
I mean, you never know what I do on a random Tuesday, BZ. It's just, it might just happen.
You want to go to the bar?
So for my, yeah, is it Tuesday? All right, so for mine, I'm going to give you guys a second, and I'm going to do mine, okay? So for mine, I want to do top 3 toasts that you're going to do in a bar. So if whether it's a bachelor party, whether it's a birthday party, whatever it is, you're going to toast something, okay?
Nice.
So my toasts are, the first one is, what kind of babies do the storks bring? Everybody goes white babies. What kind of babies do the crows bring? Everybody goes black babies.
Oh my God.
And then what kind of bird brings no babies? And then swallows. So swallows don't bring any babies. I probably fucked that up in the whole thing of it, but that, needless to say, that's what it is. The other one that I really like is I drink to health and I drink to your health in company. I drink to your health alone, and I drink to your health so many times that I ruined my own. So there's that one. And the final one is this goes out to the girl with the little red shoes. She likes her men. She likes her booze. She don't have no cherry, but that ain't no sin. She still has the box that her cherry came in. Cheers. So I like that one. So Beezus, let's go over to you, buddy. What do you got?
All right, this is one that we used quite often back in the partying days. But it goes, here's to this, here's to that. Who cares if she's a little fat? Toast, blink, chank. To play off of the one that you did earlier, here's to the birds. The bird of wisdom, the owl. The bird of love, the dove. The bird of true love, the swallow. And then just an old classic since we're on the spot. Ziggy zaggy, ziggy zaggy, oi, oi, oi. Ziggy zaggy, ziggy zaggy, oi, oi, oi. Drink.
What about you, Nomi?
So there's a couple that I don't remember them. We used to say them all the fucking time, like, because there was a period of time where a bunch of us got married within a couple of years, and so like we had it doesn't really fit in a bar, but the speech to honor for a wedding is always a
Can't
good
come
one.
in or come on her.
That's right. That's how you finish it. If you can't come in or come on her. It was here's to panties. They're not the best thing in the world, but they're damn close to it.
Nice.
And then where did it go? Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one for us pieces of shit that do things like this podcast. May we get what we want, may we get what we need, but may we never get what we deserve.
That's almost like off a Hitch.
Right? There was one more. And I gotta find it, so just give me a minute. Throw in that like Jeopardy music or something like that.
I really think we should do the Peter or the Robin Hood theme.
Yeah, can you? Yeah, thanks. That works better. All right, here you go. There it is. Found it. Here's to hemorrhoids and tattoos. Eventually, every asshole gets one.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I do have an honorable mention. It's better to be a well-known drunkard than an anonymous alcoholic.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Ooh.
So that's my honorable mention there. Either of you boys have an honorable mention before we go to break?
No.
Fuck no. All right,
No.
We'll be right back.
The Raunchy Regret Podcast.
I'll bring you guys back to Mad TV back in the day. Y'all remember Miss Swan?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So she's looking like a man.
Two guys in a dart.
Sorry,
And-
I had to rub my ear hole out real quick.
Are you all right, buddy?
I just felt so good. I'm sorry.
This is usually the behind-the-scenes content that you're getting, but I'm leaving it right here in this episode. We are not taking that out.
Unfiltered discussions.
So you feel like the forgiveness is actually better for you in general?
That was a big reason that the therapist was like, you do have to choose. And the only way you can get that inner peace is by forgiving.
And the Hateful Gnomes Music Hut.
Like our last episode, we're rolling right into another band.
Hell yeah, when I saw your drummer, I saw he was wearing an obituary shirt, and I was like, yeah, let's fucking go, dude.
Follow B Word Media Group on social media at BWORD Media GRP.
Welcome back to the Raunchy Regret Podcast. We have no rundown. I think we've already said this. So that being the case,
We had a
throwing it over to
rundown.
Nomi.
Don't get me wrong.
Throwing it over
We
to
had
Nomi.
one.
And Nomi, what you got for us?
Beezy. It's my job to be bitter. It's not yours.
We're just going to do a role reversal today.
All right, it's time for a few questions of would you rather?
So I pulled some Would You Rathers out of the ye old trusty Would You Rather box. At some point, I feel like I'm going to cycle through something I've already done, but I just pull and then go. So here, let's do this one first. So I have no clue what I'm holding in front of me, but I got like 7 or 8, right? So would you rather time travel either 20 years forwards or backwards randomly every time you fart? Or would you rather teleport to a random place on Earth and on land every time you sneeze?
Ooh. Damn, that is a lot of traveling for me.
Yeah.
Because I have real bad allergies. And
Yeah, could you imagine
I'm
that?
very
Like,
adventurous.
as you land, you're already taking off again during allergy season.
Dude, because I always sneeze like 2 or 3 back to back to back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah.
boom.
I have the solid 2
boom.
sneezer.
Damn. I think I would do the time traveling when I fart. Because
So how often do you fart a day, BZ?
10, 15 times, 30, depending on what I eat.
So it's only 20 years forward and or 20 years back? That's it? Was that what the card said?
It's time travel either 20 years forwards or backwards randomly every time you fart.
Randomly. Okay. So assuming that you fart, you go 20 years backward, you could fart and continue to go 20 years backward
Good.
in theory.
You could, yeah,
So
absolutely.
yeah, that's an interesting thought process.
Definitely that one.
All right.
I'd like to fart myself like 1,000 years into the future and just see what kind of new food's going to give me gas. It's like, I don't fucking like it here. What do you got? Curry? Of course you do. Let's do it.
See, what's funny is like you could fart yourself so far into the future that like cows are no longer the issue of like the climate people, that they're just like, if you see a random beezy, like he's the problem. He is ruining our ozone layer, and he has been for the last 200 years. It'd be fantastic. I'm going to go with the sneeze, actually. I sneeze doubles, so it's hachoo hachoo. So for
Hachoo?
a quick minute...
Here?
Yeah, 2 of them. And so for a quick minute, I'll be somewhere, and then I'll be somewhere else. And I think that that's probably the best way to travel. Like, it doesn't cost me anything. One time I could be on a beach in, like, Greece. Another time I could be being chased by Aborigines in Africa. Like, you just never know. So I'm going to go with the sneezes.
You're gonna have to carry around like a pepper shaker so you can sniff it if you end up in a fucked up spot.
Yeah. Just
oh no,
there's
this
no
is
place
Compton.
like home. There's no place like home.
Oh fuck, I'm in Chicago.
That's good stuff.
Bring some smelling salts with you.
I'm gonna throw a wild
What's your
card
answer
in
on
there.
that?
That would be
What's your answer on that one? No.
my answer. I would choose this. I'd choose the sneezing teleport.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that'd be more fun. I'd like to throw a wild card in there though. Let's combine the two and make it you time travel 50 years forward or backwards if you sneeze and fart at the same time. But not only are you time traveling, you're landing at a random location. So you not only do you time travel, you're landing somewhere you have no fucking clue where you're at, nor what
So
time
you mean
you're
to
at.
tell me that it's like coming in blind, but a screenshot version?
Yeah,
right? You
yeah,
just
yeah.
Sneeze and fart at the same
That's right.
time. You just hit both buttons.
That's right.
Ooh,
It's hard
fantastic.
to snort because when you do that, snarting leads to sharding sometimes. So, what happens if you shart after you snort? Does it just teleport you into space or something?
Well, and then the other thing
What
too
was
is like if you choose the farting one, right? Imagine when you sit down to take a shit. Like, you know how sometimes you go to take a shit and it's just a fart. Like, what if you're on the John and you fart, you let a big ripper go. Now you're time traveling. Are you going to time travel
And
to
you
a
are not
toilet?
landing on a toilet,
Right?
No, you're fucking not.
You know?
What was the show when we were all kids where the guy would he would time travel, but he would actually occupy other people's bodies and like act on their behalf? Quantum Leap. You guys ever see Quantum Leap when we were kids or hear about it? Like, could you imagine, like, you have a quantum leap moment where you have the screenshot, right, where you sneeze and you shit at the same time, and you walk into, so you end up in somebody else's body. You just end up as Marilyn Monroe and, like, maybe her death scene. You know what I mean? Like, you're just like, what am I doing here? Oh, fuck.
Well,
Or,
this is how
you're
it
Kennedy
ends.
in the car.
Hopefully one of my 3 songs is about to play.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh, fuck. Now I only got 5 minutes.
All right. Would you rather have everything you draw become real, but you're terrible at drawing, or everything you dream becomes real?
Ooh.
That would be interesting. So I already draw like shit. So I don't know that I would want that to come alive. And I very seldomly recall dreams as it is. But the ones that I do recall are usually good. So I'm going to take the dreams.
Look, I'm going to draw bad pussy and bad pizza all day long. And that can just come right to life. Because bad pizza and bad pussy, hey, at least you got pizza and pussy. So I'm going to do that.
Okay.
You're going to get drunk and draw a dick.
A big fat veiny motherfucker.
Like, fucking, what was that goddamn movie where...
Superbad?
Yeah, Superbad, where
Superbad.
he's just fascinated with drawing dicks.
Yeah,
I think that's
He's
going
like,
to
you
be...
know what kind of foods are shaped like dicks? The best kinds of food.
I would choose the drawing because I would just constantly draw myself money and I'd just become rich. So
fucking nice.
My pencil only draws money. So-
But you can only draw like Monopoly money.
That's okay.
So
Yeah.
it's
That's
like you can't
Like, what the
fucking
fuck
use
is
this, bro.
What is a $2.50 bill? Like, I don't understand this.
This is not legal
It's supposed to
Tinder.
be 3.
It's supposed to be 3. Oh, okay. Would you rather become a zombie and eat your friends and family, or stay human but watch everyone you love turn to zombies?
Yep, everyone I love
Yeah,
turn to zombies.
Yeah, 100%.
I got plenty of ammo.
100%.
I can take him out.
Could
double
you imagine the
tap back of
target
head.
practice you could do with that shit? It'd be amazing.
Beezy just answered either way. You're taking out your family, apparently, Beezy. You're going to eat them or you're going to shoot them?
Yeah, fuck 'em. At that point, if I'm a zombie, it doesn't matter. And if they're zombies, it doesn't matter. So I like it either way. But if I had the option, I'm going to choose taking them out.
Yeah, 100%. They could
fucking
all be
shoot them
zombies, and
hoes.
I will, I will just have target practice. I'm all about that life. Like, I don't want to know what they taste like. Let me put it that way. So that's not something I want to experiment with.
I wonder do you think that ethnicities taste like kind of their food? Like Mexicans are spicy?
They might be.
Taste spicy.
They might be. White people are like, they taste like the Donner Party.
Like unseasoned.
Yeah, completely.
Unseasoned chicken.
Completely. Yeah. just bland, like bland pork. You know?
Just like steamed chicken breasts.
Steamed chicken. Like...
It's like gray almost, but you know it's cooked.
Oh shit!
Italians come with a side of marinara.
Well, they actually do.
All right. Would you rather have unprotected sex?
Don't skip the fucking question, fag. Which one are you choosing?
I'm gonna go ahead and stay human and watch everybody else turn into zombies.
My man.
Sorry. All right. Would you rather have unprotected sex every time you have sex, or swallow sperm every time you have sex?
Unprotected sex.
Unprotected
That's what
sex.
I've been doing most of my life.
Time. Every time.
What kind of question is that?
The worst part of a condom is it's like petting a bear with an oven mitt on. Like, you know that there's fur, but you have no clue what it feels like. Fuck that. I don't care. Give me all the herpes.
So basically,
there's some fine print on here though. Oh, okay. Yeah, so everybody that you have sex with, though, has AIDS.
Whatever.
Like, guess I'm getting
so
AIDS.
what you're saying is
Bro,
just keep having
eventually
sperm. I'm getting AIDS. Who cares?
Yeah, and here's the thing. Eventually, I'm going to listen to fucking Creed with arms wide open. So what does it really matter, dude? Like, let's just do this.
Okay. I will also take the unprotected sex every time.
I really figured you were going to take a shot in the mouth every time.
Would you rather have sex with a homeless person or smell like a homeless person?
Do we get to pick the homeless person?
You can pick the gender, but you don't get to pick the homeless person.
Well, or
I kind
be
of think that if you're going to
homeless.
fuck a homeless person, you're going to end up smelling like a homeless person.
So here
Briefly.
we go. I think what I'm going to do is be the homeless person and hope that somebody else picks the other side of the question. They pick me to fuck.
The student becomes the teacher. I'm fucking Beezy.
Yes. With no condom.
Yeah, with no condom. Unprotected.
Welcome to the AIDS Club.
Give me all the herpes, syphilis, gonorrhea, AIDS. I'm totally about it. Yeah, I guess you got to fuck a homeless person. I mean, it is what it is, right? Like, there's no good way about it. I just don't want to smell like a homeless person.
I'm gonna take the fuck the homeless person and hope that I randomly, luckily get somebody who it's day one of being homeless, or they just came out of the shelter, so they actually got a bath.
So we couldn't do like a Pretty Woman where we find one, or like How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days or whatever, where we try to groom the hobo into being sexy.
No.
Could we do that?
No, you're just going in raw. Well, this will be a fun one. Would you rather publicly announce every time you have to poop, or never use your phone again while you poop?
So do what I do already.
Yeah.
Or don't get to use my phone to play games when I poop. Yeah, I'm definitely announcing. I already do that.
I already tell people I got to poop.
Yeah, hey, I gotta go shit. I'll be right back.
Yep. I don't care if I'm at work, on a date, whatever. I'm like, hey, I got to take the Browns to Super Bowl.
Yep.
Teach the Cosbys how to swim.
Yep.
Like, we're, drown the Obamas. Like, whatever we want to call it,
Take Africa to water.
I gotta go bless the rains down in Africa.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man.
Oh, man, if I hear that on the shitter, that's a bad time.
All right, this is the last one. Would you rather fuck the top half of Emma Watson with the bottom half of Hulk Hogan? Or would you rather fuck the top half of Hulk Hogan with the bottom half of Emma Watson?
Come on, brother.
I hope if I choose that I'm fucking Emma Watson, that my pubes match his hair. Like he's got a horseshoe. He's got like a horseshoe going around his
handlebar gun down.
And it's bleached. It's super bleached.
Of course.
Well, yeah, I'm going to go with Hulk Hogan, fucking Emma Watson. But Emma Watson is a pirate's worst nightmare. Like, she's a sunken chest with no booty. I don't see that I'm going to try to enjoy that in any way, shape, or form. But yeah, I mean, I'm definitely. I mean, Hulk Hogan, dude. Like, if it's Hulk Hogan today, I don't think that thing can get up anymore. You know, there might have been way too many steroids in the '80s. But Hulk Hogan back then, like, yeah, you don't have to worry about Hulk Hogan back then. Like, especially when he was a young buck, dude. He was bricked up all the time. That dude was harder than a fucking Chinese arithmetic.
So you're gonna treat him like a backdoor Betty and just have him put her in ponytails so you can ride the hog?
No, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have Emma Watson lay on her back and I'm gonna fuck her mouth.
Oh, well, there is that. And then you just got...
And the whole time she can be like, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Give it to me, brother.
Yeah. Oh, you little Hulkamaniacs.
I got one.
Take your vitamins.
I got one last one for you. Yeah, save the worst for last. I want to do this blind, though. You choose A or B.
Okay.
I'm going to choose opposite of what B word chooses.
Okay, so we're getting...
I got B.
You're taking B?
I got B.
I bet you are. I bet you are, faggot.
All right, so what B word chose is never get oral sex ever again.
Damn
so like life already.
Which means,
all right, fantastic.
What BZ took was give a blowjob and throw up on the dick, then swallow the vomit back down.
Well,
that seems like a BZ tradition.
It is what it is. What are you going to do?
Tell you what, BZ and my Tuesdays are fucking, like, we couldn't film that shit. Let me put it that way.
Is this episode just going to be the theme music for Robin Hood?
Yeah,
it might be.
It's got to be called that, right?
It might be. It might be. Oh, shit. All right, so final segment here, boys. On Bleach Bros, when we had Dome from the Dads on Dayquil on, Dome's spelling is very much like a toddler, and Jake's talking is very much like a toddler. And so we did a segment called The Illiterate versus the Imbecile.
The illiterate versus the imbecile.
And the illiterate versus the imbecile went way off the fucking rails. So I'm going to bring back a little taste of this, and I'm going to host this little retarded spelling bee between the Beezus and the Nomus. And so we're going to go from there. So somebody say a number between 1 and 42.
69.
Well, that wasn't for either of you. Pick a fucking number between 1 and 42.
I like where your head's at now with the
4.
What? Can you repeat the question?
A number between 1 and 42.
1.
All right, Beezy, you're up.
Yes.
What was it?
So
what was the
it
number?
Was 1. It was 1.
Yes. Oh, critical success.
All right.
But you said between 1 and 42, so how is that possible?
I hit as in
it's
between
like
you
choosing between A and B. Yeah. All right, so Beezus, the first word for you to spell is voracious.
Voracious. Can you use it in a sentence?
Hands up! Don't get on that keyboard. we should spell like this.
Okay, I keep my hands
up.
B word. You don't have to
know
keep
what
your
the fuck
hands
it
I
means.
know you're not spelling, you dingus.
All right, so
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Voracious. It is the definition is consuming or eager to consume great amounts of food, or ravenous. To use it in a sentence would be a voracious man or a voracious appetite, something of that nature.
Okay, voracious.
Voracious.
Can you give me the origins of the word?
I can. The origins of the word are, spell the fucking word, Beezus.
Okay. Voracious. Ravinous. Voracious.
Fucking ravenous. God damn it.
I could spell that one.
That is wrong.
Okay.
Beezus. That is wrong.
Voracious. Voracious.
That is also wrong. That is also wrong.
Damn it.
The reason why that one's wrong is because you only get one fucking chance to spell the goddamn word.
Oh, balls.
All right. Naomi, do you want to try to steal a point? Do you want to try for voracious, or do you want a new word?
I guess I'll try it. I'll try it. Voracious, right?
Hands up, bitch.
My phone's
You've
even
already
on
looked
the
at the
counter
fucking
there.
word.
No. Voracious. VERACIOUS.
That is incorrect as well.
VOR.
When Beezy actually
It was
spelled
the correct one.
Beezy spelled it correctly. Yeah, but he doesn't get the point.
I
because,
figured, but I was like, B-word said that, so maybe that's not correct. He was just being a dick. So
yeah, I was just being a dick. Absolutely. All right, Naomi. The word that you have, and this will count for point if you spell it correctly, is the word melancholy.
MEL. Wait, where's the origin of this?
We use it in English words.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Yeah, Stoned couldn't join us today because he was too melancholy after the amount of THC he ingested.
That's not the sentence I wanted. Melancholy. I'm going to say we're going to combine two words, a melon and a dog. MELONCOLLIE. Even though I know that's wrong, it's a new breed of dog, melancholy.
He's a very upset pup. Wah, wah.
Are those melancholies seeds or seedless?
We actually feed those melancholies water biscuits because we can't use watermelons.
Oh,
so
okay.
There's that. So yeah, no, that is incorrect.
The watermelons that you feed to the melancholies, those are the black ones, right?
Yes,
is that like a
black one?
The black melancholies eat the watermelon seeds.
Oh, that makes sense.
No, yeah, they lop up the grape drink after they're done eating it. You know, it's just
none of this can be used.
They have a very voracious appetite for fried chicken.
Yeah. Exactly. All right, so Beezy, do you want to spell melancholy to steal the point,
Hell
or
yeah,
do you
I'll
want
spell this
do you
bitch.
want a new word? All right,
Melancholy. MELANCOLIE.
What?
Melancholy.
Did he say 3 letters? I think he said 3 letters at one time. He's making up new letters.
Melancholy. MELA collie.
Is it just COLLY?
no, it's MELANCHOLY.
Oh, there's a silent H in there.
Holy. Say it correctly,
melancholy. Melancholy. Sorry, I should have said melancholy. My bad.
Melancholy.
Melancholy. All right, Beezy.
Yep.
The word that you are going to spell is wrangle.
Wrangle. Can you use it in a sentence?
Yeah, wrangle these nuts in your
Tuesdays. On Tuesdays, Beezy loves to wrangle that dick.
Wrangle.
Origin is Texas.
Thank you. Wrangle. Can you repeat the word?
Wrangle.
Wrangle. WRANGLE. Wrangle.
That is correct.
Ooh, Daddy's on the
Beezy.
board.
Beezy is ahead with 1 point.
Wrangle that point, bitch.
Bitch. Suck on that dick. All right, so, Nomi, your word is mysterious.
Mistress. You can do it. Put your back into it.
Is the Origins X-Men?
I don't know. It's mysterious. I have no clue.
God damn it.
That is Mysterio. And
can you wrangle that word into a question for me?
Yeah. Why do you need the definition for mysterious?
Okay. All right. I didn't ask for the definition.
You're being rather
It's a
mysterious.
No, you asked me a question. I need it in a sentence.
Is a question not a sentence?
No, it's a question.
It has punctuation.
Mysterious. MYSTERIOUS.
Mysterious.
That is correct. That is correct. Mysterious.
Nice.
All right. So this one, let's do two more, and then we'll have a tiebreaker if necessary. So Beezy, this one is for you. This is camouflage.
Oh, that's not fair. That's like giving me the word short.
Camouflage. Can you use it in a sentence?
Yeah. You can try to camouflage those panties, but I'm still going to see them.
Camouflage. What is the country of origin?
Texas.
Okay. Texas with a dollar sign?
It's got a capital X.
Sweet. Camouflage. CAMOFLAUGE. Camouflage.
That is incorrect.
Is there a
No,
silent
would you
Q
like
in
to
there?
steal? No, but there's a Batman symbol.
Damn it.
Noam, would you like to steal or would you like a new word?
I can try it and then I still get a new word, right?
Correct.
I'm going to try it then. CAMO.
Camouflage.
The rest of it you can't see because it's camouflaged. So
It's all flaged.
yeah.
Nice.
All right, that is incorrect as well. So Noam, your word here is monotonous.
I believe the pronunciation is monotonous. But what do I know? I'm just a contestant in this game. I feel that's unfair. You put the emphasis on the correct syllables, and now he knows how to spell that.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
All right,
There's too many letters. I don't even know. Monotonous.
It's monotonous, you rube.
Monotonous. MONO. Tonus. TONUS. Monotonous.
No, let me check. You might have that one right.
I'm missing extra letters. I know I am.
No, that is incorrect.
Okay.
That is an incorrect word.
It's monotonous.
I technically spelled the word that you said, so.
All right, Beezy. To steal this one.
Monotonous.
Do you want to?
Yes, I'm going to spell it. MONOTONUS. Monotonous.
That is incorrect.
Oh, I got this one.
It is
monotonous.
MONOTON.
MOKNOT.
Monotonous. It's monotonous.
All right. So here's what we're gonna do. Tiebreaker is now. We're gonna do one word. Each of you get a chance to spell. If I'm not going to tell you if it's correct or not. If it is correct, you will get a point. The person to spell it correctly first actually gets the point. So, Beezy, The word is
monotonous.
It's a tough one.
the word is impulsive.
IMPULSIVE. Impulsive.
That is correct.
Wait. You didn't give me a chance. You said you weren't going to say if it was correct or not. We were both going to spell it.
Oh, that's right.
I'm
going to spell it the same way that Beezy spells it, though.
All right. So the word that I'm going to use is paraphernalia.
Holy fuck. I know there's some funky ones in there.
Can I go first? Or no, does Beezy get his turn?
Yeah,
well, I'm
Beezy,
already
it's your turn.
technically one, so you can have a crack at it.
All right.
Oh, you
go ahead.
get the kindergarten word while I get the fucking 11th grade word?
You can be my honorable mention.
Okay, paraphernalia. THREETOFIVE.
What the
3 to 5. Okay. Beezy, how do you spell paraphernalia?
Paraphernalia. PARAPHINALIA. Paraphernalia?
That is incorrect,
Thick.
and I'm actually going to give the point to Gnome. So, Gnome, you win the game.
Bullshit.
3 to 5 is a pretty solid definition for paraphernalia, and I just think that is a good definition. So, boys, that is the illiterate versus the imbecile.
We got to bring this back. That was fun.
I'm good for it. Well, in spite of Stone flaking on us at the last minute, I feel like this was a good episode.
Agreed.
So,
agreed.
Thank you, boys, for showing up, and we'll get together next week. Episode 16 in the books. Stay raunchy.
I say just give them hell.
So, do you think that Stoned would get arrested for having paraphernalia? And if so, do you think the paraphernalia would be something other than drugs? Like, do you think he'd just have like blue rubber
like
cocks?
anal beads?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that he would have flavored lube, and the flavor would be barbecue sauce.
No, it would be indica.
Indica flavored fucking Sweet Baby Ray's.
Watch out, you think you're big baller. Bow down to make another dollar. Stand up and hear the world holler. I say just give them hell.